The Virgin Queen, the story of Elizabeth Thun. In the grand halls of Tudor England, where crowns were won by power and lost by betrayal, a young girl with red gold hair and sharp eyes was born. Her name was Elizabeth, daughter of King Henry VIII and the mysterious Anne Boleyn. She would grow up to become one of the greatest queens the world has ever known. A child of danger. Elizabeth's early life was full of danger. When her mother was executed, Elizabeth was only 2 years old. Declared illegitimate and cast aside, she learned early that life in the royal court was a game of survival. As kings and queens rose and fell, Elizabeth studied languages, history, philosophy, and politics. She became a brilliant thinker and a master of words, learning to hide her thoughts behind careful smiles. The crown and the challenge. In 1558, after the death of her sister, Queen Mary I, Elizabeth was crowned Queen of England. The country was divided by religion, threatened by invasion, and drowning in debt. Many doubted her. She was young, she was unmarried, she was a woman, but Elizabeth stood firm. "I may have the body of a weak and feeble woman," she would say, "but I have the heart and stomach of a king." She chose never to marry, calling herself the Virgin Queen, and ruled alone for 45 years. The Golden Age. Under Elizabeth, England flourished. This was the time of William Shakespeare, Sir Francis Drake, and the great explorers who sailed the oceans. Trade grew, art blossomed, science advanced. The country was alive with creativity and courage. In 1588, Elizabeth faced her greatest test, the Spanish Armada, a massive fleet sent to invade England. With her navy and her will, she defeated them. The seas belonged to England now. Elizabeth became a symbol of strength, guiding her people through storms and sunshine. The end of an era. As the years passed, Elizabeth aged but never gave up her power. She wore white makeup to cover her scars, wigs to hide her thinning hair, and majestic gowns to remind the world that the Queen still ruled. In 1603, Queen Elizabeth I died quietly. She had no children, no heir of her own blood, but she left behind something greater, a legacy. Her legacy. Elizabeth's reign became known as the Elizabethan era, a time of glory, art, and power. She proved that a woman could rule as well as any man, perhaps better.